Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone mother into this. Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
We got this message. I haven't even read it yet, but it says, Dear Mommies, an epidemic has been brought to my attention. Started a few months ago when I was showing a buddy Tom's special, Disgraceful. This buddy of mine had the subtitles on. Early into the special, I suggested to turn them off. He said no. He watches everything with subtitles on, which is true, and that was that. 10 minutes or so go by, I began to notice that he was laughing at punchlines before they were being said.
Oh.
I paused the special and laid down the law. He didn't and still doesn't agree with me that subtitles spoil jokes, ruin the elements of surprise and timing, and overall just distract from the actor performance. We don't watch specials together anymore, and it's my mission to find out what kind of person people are and quiz them on this. Get this, a lot of people watch specials with subtitles on. It drives me nuts. I believe these clowns are just being pretentious. They are ruining the experience for themselves and also watering down your guys' comedy. My best analogy is it would be like reading the last sentence of a chapter before the last page of the chapter. As comedians, I would like your input on this matter. Am I overreacting, or are these people monsters? Congrats, Christina, on your machines within. Thanks for booking Boise, Tom. Look forward to seeing you perform. Notice you two haven't had any play on words for Boise yet. Thanks for all the laughs, Trevor.
Good point, Trevor. Hoisey? Hoisey?
Boise, noisy.
Noisy.
I don't know.
Boys.
Boys.
Something about boys, maybe?
Yeah.
Boys and holesies?
Boys inside me?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I've got to work on this.
Right.
Well, sir, I think here's the problem.
Subtitles if you don't have a hearing problem?
Well, here's the problem with the subtitles is that they're not always accurate.
They're not always accurate, but he's also right that with regard to especially jokes,
right,
the words will appear before they're said.
Of course, and so that, and also you're missing out on comedic timing, facial expressions, maybe because we work on these punchlines, right? For instance, you just do a gesture to go with a word, and now the laugh is even bigger. So you are fucking with what we do.
Maybe the people that are doing this that don't need to have the subtitles, maybe it's a little bit of anxiety.
Interesting. They don't like the element of surprise.
They want, like he said, want to read the end of the thing first because there's some type of anxiety about it.
Well, because
a lot of people have tons of anxiety.
Well, yeah, the key to good comedy is the element of surprise.
Yeah.
So you're right. Maybe it's a control freak thing, and this guy doesn't want to have a good time. In which case, I would say give your friend a drink, have a fucking beer.
Yeah, chill the fuck out. I don't know why. I want to know why he wants them on. If he's not having trouble hearing.
That's true. I don't understand it personally.
He wants that.
But it takes the fun out of the stand-up.
Maybe he feels like it's a little more insight or something, He's like a little more ahead. He's a little ahead of it.
But I'm telling you, because I've seen how they subtitle things, it's not always accurate, the words. And the wording is so crucial to a joke, wouldn't you say, Tom?
Yeah.
We think about words and how many words and word placement. It's very crucial. So I don't see why anybody would want to spoil the fun.
I agree.
I'm watching that show Rita, and it's in Denmark. What language do they speak? Is it Danish?
I think so.
It's not American. So anyway, and I know they're fucking subtitling it incorrectly. It bothers me, and I wish I knew exactly.
Oh, if you're talking about subtitling from another language, they fuck it up all the time. They fuck it
up, yeah. But even in our own language, they fuck it up, I'm sure.
One thing that's so true, it's like so inappropriate now, but in Narcos, which is filmed or takes place, that the previous seasons were Colombia. I think they're going to Mexico for the new season. Those guys are constantly saying marica. Always.
Maricon.
Yeah, marica is like a shortened version of it. Oh. So maricon is the full word. Marica is like fag.
Yeah.
And they say it all the time, and it's in the subtitles all the time. And I'm like, this show feels like if it was in English, that's just not acceptable to say now.
Tom, how dare
100%,
you?
It's
100%
how everybody that I've ever grown up with in South America speaks.
Of
They're
course.
constantly calling. I mean, more so than I ever experienced growing up in English. They're much, much, much worse at that.